Hey you, it's Chiwendu here, and you are welcome to another episode of Ordinary. So today I have my wonderful friend here. She's like the only married person in our circle, and there's no day you stay with her that you don't laugh. There are actually two, but let me allow the main person in this episode to introduce herself. So,
hello guys, this is Kachi. 20-something years. I'm married. I'm still in school, but chemistry department. Fun to be with and a lovely person. It's nice to meet you guys.
Sup, Toya?
Hello guys, what's up?
Oh Jesus!
My name is Sobs, you know the vibes, you know.
Cool clothes.
Okay, basically I'm just here to
Catch cruise as usual.
Yes, you know,
But please,
Stay
the main
tuned.
person's voice you're meant to be
Stay
listening to is Onyeka.
Kachi, please.
Yeah, Kachi. So our group now, you're like the only married person. And I can remember asking you whether in Lagos, whether like you're also the only married person in your group. How does that feel, like being the only married person there?
Sometimes it's weird because especially for my friends, because I notice once when I'm with them, I mostly talk about my husband, and so I feel like I'm making them uncomfortable sometimes. So it's hard for me to like get together with them, because literally the only thing I talk about is my husband, how the marriage has been affecting me and all that, how stressed I am and all that, and then I don't allow them to like tell me, and them too will mind words they say, because now I'm a married person, so they will feel like I'm now going to be like a judgmental person, because I feel people think every married lady is now matured, and then the only thing she will be thinking about is her husband and family issues. So I find out that they don't tell me everything, they mind what they say, and then our friendship, the way we communicate with each other just automatically reduced after my white wedding. Like they literally stopped calling, just once in a while chat, and then just to check on me, and then that is all. Apart from that, I think that's the only reason. It just made me feel left alone. Let me just say that I'm like literally left alone, because now they think now I'm married. They'll be like, there was a time I asked one of my friends, I said, babe, why did you stop calling me after I got married? She now said, the thing is that she doesn't have anything to tell me again. And because when we're
What is it you would talk about before?
that's what they will have to cut it short. Like they'll be feeling like I will now be judgmental, because I knew when we were still friends, they tell me how they meet their boyfriend, and I'll tell them my own, stuffs like that. Girls talk. It's reduced. And she was like, I'll be too busy with my husband, so I'll not like have time for her. So she just wanted to give me my own privacy, and I was like, wow, okay, that she should please be calling me and all that being married doesn't stop me from being her friend. So
and do you also find it hard, like normally if you had a problem you easily go and tell them, like, so they'll give you a solution? Now
exactly, I don't tell them of my own problem too, because I know when I got married, the first thing my mom said is, now that you're married, don't be asking your friends for advice in your marital life. And I have to stop going out with them every time, like before you go clubbing, we sleep out and all that, but now I have to mind places I go to with them and all that. So like now, if I'm having issues in my marriage, I think I only tell like my most trusted friend, and then when she's giving me advice, I take the one I want, and then the rest she tells me I just abandon it, and then I don't tell them everything. Like if something happens, I just tell them like 5% of what happened. I don't tell them everything. Let me just say it like that.
So the age you got married, was that the age you saw yourself getting married?
All my life, actually, my dream has just been to be a good wife. Since I think I started having that mindset when I finished my secondary school. Like, I just wanted to be a good wife, so I've always wanted to get married after my. And then, due to the issue of me have the admission stuff and all that, so during that period when I was at home, I was just wishing to get married. So I feel, yes, the age I got married, I really liked it, and I'm grateful to God that I'm married now. Yeah.
Okay. So aside from the fact that your friendship has changed, what else changed about you when you got married?
My social life. I don't go out like that again. It's not that I'm going out with my husband. I'm at home watching movies, Korean movies. So my social life really changed. Like, it reduced.
Do you now prefer spending time with your husband more than, going outside to do stuff?
Let me not lie, it was there when I was cutting my husband that I literally like spending time with him every time. But now that we are married, I miss my friends now. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, those days when they call me to go, I wish I went out with them. Those times, like, I still like going out with my man though, but we see each other like every day. Especially this 6 months I spent at home. We're like seeing each other every day. It was really getting so I like going out with my husband, but I miss going out with my friends.
Yeah.
How is it?
So was one of your fear of getting married maybe you be seeing that person's face every time? If you wake up, that person is there. Everywhere you go, that person is there. Was that one of your fear of getting married?
No, that was not. I've always been a one man person. When I'm dating somebody, I'm just with that man. So
okay, you don't believe you put your eggs in different baskets. You just
let me not lie. When I was dating, I actually was doing that, but I actually had one person like I do everything with. Then I had the other person that was for maybe when I'm bored, I'll call him. But I'm just with that one man. Like, if you understand, like, I don't sleep with two men. I'm just with one man. So that is it. So I'm not scared, or I've never been scared of seeing my husband for the rest of my life. It's actually a privilege to be with one person for the rest of your life. Like, and every day you'll be meeting and learning new things about your partner. So it's not boring. I just started though, so I don't know how it will be in 20, 30, but for now I'm really enjoying myself with him.
So what about your husband made you say, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with him?
The thought of not being with him got me scared. Like, I could not imagine staying for like the rest of my life not being with him. So I think that was one reason what made me feel like,
that's
okay,
strong.
This is my husband.
You're afraid to lose him.
Yeah, like there was one time, there's one thing I did to him. So throughout that day, he refused to pick my call. I felt so. I don't know what happened that day. I think I pissed him off, and I told him never to call me. And then he actually took what I said serious and actually stopped picking my call for like 2 days. And then I realized, man, I really love this man. I kept on calling, sending him texts, please, I'm sorry, and all that. And then I think after that day, I realized I loved him. So.
Wow. So, throughout your courting period, because I feel like, okay, for me now, let me just say from my own aspect, for me to date someone, we need to have a purpose of dating.
Yeah.
When you started dating your husband, do you have that intention that we are going to get married? Or was it, let's just see where this thing goes?
Well, let me tell you the truth, which he knows, because I know he's going to listen to this podcast. So when we started courting though, I was actually dating someone else. So I was like, well, let me just be using this one as mugu, like to be making money. And then funny enough, the week I met my husband, the upper week, me and my my previous guy, we broke up. I found out something strange about him, and then I broke up. And then all of a sudden, it was just my husband I had, and he was always there, like he was always comforting me. And I think he knew I was dating someone else. So he was just being patient and watching me and seeing what I was going to do at the end. And then all of a sudden, I just started falling in love with him. But at the beginning, my thought was, because I was really obsessed with the other guy, so my thought was, I cannot break up with my previous boyfriend. Let me just be watching. I won't say I took him as a mugu though, because he was a businessman and oh my God, no. But I just said, let him just be like a second option in case. And then all of a sudden, me and the other guy I found out something he did, and then I just broke up with him, man. So I don't know, but him, I think my husband actually had the thoughts of marriage when he came, because the day we met, he actually came with his uncle. He came to my house, so his uncle came, like my uncle and my dad had already planned that his cousin wants to get married and is looking for like a woman. So they just planned one Sunday. They came to my house saying they came to buy egg, because my mom at that time was selling egg. So I was like, oh, somebody just like you, stay in Abuja, right? I don't know any place in Abuja, but let's just say in this school now, just like you coming all the way from Onitsha to school here to come and buy egg. It was like, I was like, is it that they don't sell egg in this place that he came to my house? But they actually knew, like my husband, my parents and his uncle, actually their plan was for marriage. So they came to see me, and then me and we exchanged numbers. It was really looking good. Like the first day I saw him was my type, tall and so I was like, this guy is fine, shout. We exchanged number and then we were talking, but I was not really giving him the full vibe, because as I said, I was dating someone. So, but after the week that I broke up with my ex, he was like the only person. Like he didn't make me feel the breakup because I was with him. So I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Let's talk about side chicks. Do you believe that your husband follows the concept of men will always be men?
As you said, men will always be men, and right now I'm in school and he's in Lagos.
But
I feel
I'm going to fight for him right now. That's my baby. No, he's not cheating.
I didn't say he was cheating, but I trust my husband. Though I always make him feel like I don't trust him, though. I trust him because we've dated for a very long time. I think we dated for like 4 years before we got married. Yeah. So I've seen what he can do and what he can't do. Yeah. I will not say he's the holiest man, but I don't think my husband will have that time to cheat on me or have any side chicks. But I won't say he doesn't have female friends because his line of business, he deals with female stuff. So if you check his contact, though, you see like a lot of, though we do have issues concerning that particular stuff, but my husband is not going to cheat on me. So
amen. Amen. Husband, you're not going to cheat on us.
he dares not.
Yeah, he would.
And then I put it in prayer every day because, as you said, men will always be men. I just pray that the thoughts of him being with another person will never cross his mind. Yeah. But I trust my husband. Like, I trust him, and it's not that kind of person, please.
I know he's in Lagos now and you are in school in Anambra State. Yes. So how are you guys maintaining the long distance relationship?
It hasn't been easy. Yeah. But we are trying because like when we were even dating, we started dating when I gained the admission into this school. So let me just say our relationship has always been long distance relationship. So it's not a new thing. We just keep on going, call each other. We do most of video calls. And then we try, like, because my husband is not the calling type and is not the chatting type. So like that. I think I feel like that responsibility of maintaining this long distance relationship is on me. So I try my best, like to call him and chat him up and stuff. But apart from that, I think we're just trying.
Since he doesn't like calling, so how does he show that he
loves me, right?
cares? Yeah.
I don't know, but he's trying though. I remember when we were dating at the beginning, that was like a challenge. I felt he didn't love me because he was not always making time for me, but I realized that was his kind of person. It's not just someone that calls. He rather sees you face to face. And in short, even when you're with my husband, like you guys are sitting here face, he hardly talks. I'm like the opposite of him. I'm the one that like talks. I bring gist and all that. Him is just the quiet type. So when I found out that he's that kind of person, I just tried to understand him. And then him at his own side, he tries his possible best. Like what he does is before he stands up from his bed, he calls me in the morning, because after if he leaves that bed, he won't call. So what he does is before he leaves his bed, he calls me in the morning. So then me, because of his work and all that, I try calling in the afternoon and before I go to bed at night. Then if I'm still awake when he gets home, sometimes he video calls me to tell me good night and all that, to ask how my day was. So I think that's how we've been doing. And then I remember when we were dating. Sorry that I'm just going back to it, but
We love it
because I
if
think
you are listening and you like it, I know you like it. DJ is
when we were dating, I remember when I was in school, and then immediately I'm done with the exam, I'm at his place. And then I'll just tell my parents I'm still in school, but I'm at his place. Like I kept on, though he wasn't really happy with it because it's this person that loves respecting the elders and all that, but I said no, because my mom and my dad, they are these street people. So if I don't do that at that part, if I don't go see him at that, if I go back home, we won't be able to see like very well. To be difficult for us meeting. So I'll just leave school, go to his place, maybe stay like 1 week or a few days, not 1 week, let me just say 3-4 days, then I go to my parents' place. So those are the things we were doing when we were dating till 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years.
Wow, 4 years.
We got married.
4 years. No more.
Yeah.
This marriage thing we go do. You know, most people when they hear about marriage, when they see it in movies and things, they think, oh, it's very simple. We can do it.
My darling, it is not. I will not lie. It is not all rosy. Though there are times when you guys are happy together, but you are not always happy.
Was your how many years now into the marriage?
It's not up to 1 year, but we did our trad. Our trad if we are doing it in our tradition with our traditional marriage, it's 1 year already. But because we are Christians, so we use the church wedding, so it's not up to 1 year. Let's say we got married August, so it's not long. But we've been together like as married couples for 1 year.
1 year. This 1 year now, do you think it will be the hardest? Was it hard?
It was the hardest.
It was hard.
It was very hard because when, as I said before, I've not like lived with my husband before. We're just trying to see. Like when we were cutting, he just comes to my place. Apart from those days I sneak to stay with him, maybe 3 days. How we meet is he comes to my house, asks my mom for permission, then he takes me out and bring me back that night. So we've never lived together for so long. So this 1 year I spent with him was the hardest because I started seeing new behaviors, new characters and all that. And then we started, I had to start changing some things. Him too, he had to start changing. So it was really, I remember there's one night, because this 6 months we went for our industrial training was like the longest since we got married that I've been with him. So during this industrial training period, I remember one night when I stood up, I was like, I want to go back to my parents.
Oh boy,
I want to go. He was just laughing. He said, "What? It's for better." He was just laughing at me, and I was like, "It's not funny." I want to. He was serious. Just in the night, though. I think we were lying down, but he was already sleeping because he goes to work, and when he comes back home, film is sleeping. So I was, and then me, as I was not doing anything, I stay at home from morning to night. So I was expecting when he comes back home, he will be for me, like we'll gist, we'll be talking. This one, if he comes back home, he goes, like, after taking dinner, he takes his bath, he goes to bed straight. So he was like, I was finding it so difficult. Man, it's not easy. There are other challenges, but I just want to say this particular one. I was so scared, like I want to go back home, and then he was saying, he was not telling me he will change, he will do this one. And true, as per Igbo now, if you marry, you don't marry, you can't go back home. But after that night, sure. Well, there are other nights when we fought, we've argued, but we reconciled. There's something my mom said to me before I got married. Said, whatever issue that happens, make sure you sleep on the same bed with your husband. And I think that has been working for me, because when we argue and go to bed, when we wake up in the morning, we find we are cuddling. So then that smile we give at each other when we find out that we are cuddling just reconciles us immediately. No need, we don't say I'm sorry or that. When you just wake up in the morning, you guys are talking. So I feel those are the things that have been helping me. And then, but I'll just say that this 1 year, I will not lie, this 1 year has been the hardest for me, because this is the first time getting married. This is the first time being with a man for a very long time, in the same house, in the same room, doing the same thing, seeing him every day. It was the hardest. But I feel if a couple can pass through their first year of marriage, every other year will go smoothly.
Especially if they communicate. They are not bottling anything.
Exactly.
If they communicate everything.
Yes, it will go well. Like me now, I don't keep anything. Like, if it pisses me off, I say it out. Though him, as I said before, is the quiet type. So him, what he does is, if he's angry, either he says it there, or he just forget about it. But there's a particular thing maybe he will do to me that I'll know, okay, Onyeka, think you did something to your husband, and then I'll just arrange myself. I don't even think we do apologize to each other. I just feel we just get over it, say it out. If it's, I don't know, but marriage is not easy.
Do you think how you are doing marriage, that you're looking like you're doing it how your parents modeled it for you? Like,
well, my mom has always been telling us to get married is not easy, and she has always been sticking on us finishing school, because she didn't finish school. She was literally a housewife all her life, so she didn't want, and she gave birth to only girls, just one boy. So she has always been saying it, marriage is not sweet though, if you get up, don't rush into it, any man you meet, you pray. So I've always known that marriage will never be easy, but I never expected it to be this hard. But I feel there's nothing you can't handle, as long as you love your partner, and then you understand, and then you are a forgiving person. It will be easy as you keep on going to get easy.
So I remember in my episode with my father, Winner, I said that I'm not thinking of marriage now. Okay. I know I want to get married though, but I don't know where. So this marriage thing, we must do it though. We will do it, but it's with time. So let's deviate from marriage. Okay.
Oh wow.
So you go on social media and people are talking about body positivity. So I was talking to one of my friends, and she's like, she doesn't even know, maybe her friend now that is big. So I was reading a book to that. The woman was like, you don't call people fat. He said that they are traditionally built.
Okay.
Like, you get, so it's because it's more respectful.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling this to one of my friends, and she was like, but the person is fat now. Fatness is fatness. So
It's true, sure.
you, how have you come to love? Because I know that I've seen you when people talk about your body, you're like, oh, this one should pass, oh, this one should pass. How have you come to make peace with it? Like, love that the fact that you're like this and nothing can change.
I've actually not like 100% made peace with my body. I still want to like lose weight and have this beautiful curvy body. Though
Ooh,
that is what I have,
sexy.
sha, but there's some particular part of my body that I feel I'm not happy with. But it's not some. If you show people your weak points, they are going to use it to like make you feel inferior and all that. So when I come out and people say, you are fat, look at you, I don't let them see it's hurting me inside. But when I'm in my room and then I look, I love my body. I'm not saying I don't. I love my body. At least it has made me, I'm healthy and I'm happy. But I'm human, and you know, social media has really made us want to have this perfect, they call it perfect body. But I feel nobody has. God never made humans to have a perfect body. Like, there's something in your body that you be like you don't like to. But everybody now wants to have this perfect body where you have the big breasts and big bubble.
I think that's what people are looking for, because they are all going to plastic surgery to get it,
which is really expensive.
Yeah.
But I just had to take my body this way because since I think after graduation, I spent 4 years at home before getting admission into university. So during that 4 years, that was when I started adding up. Though I've been at the big side, when I was in secondary school, I was like the biggest in class. Not biggest, they didn't call me biggest, they called me curvaceous. I've always been the one with the lovely shape since secondary school. But when I finished, due to this staying at home every day, and then my mates were going to school, I won't say I was depressed, but I wasn't happy. So food was like
your go-to thing, like how
Yes.
food made me and Soft happy today. We were so sad. Even if we ate fish, everything just
exactly.
we became so happy.
Food was like what made me calm. So during that period, it's not an excuse for me adding up though, but I started adding up. And something about this fat is that you won't know you're adding till it becomes obvious. Like,
yeah, I get that.
so I didn't know. I kept on eating. Though my mom kept on saying, go and start at secondary school. I finished secondary school at, I don't remember, but at that young age, my mom was already saying, go and jog. So I don't know. Food was just like my only friend then, and I didn't have friends because you know now your friends, they are in school, so level don't change. So there are things like if you call now, I cannot start. If I ask them high school, obviously the next question will be you call high school. So I reduced my friendship and all that. So during that period, I was just eating, and then I kept on adding. So, and as I'm adding, I'm trying to lose weight. Instead, I'm adding more. So since I think I gave up on trying to get this perfect shape when I gained admission into the university in my year 1. I did keto. I jog. There's nothing there's anything called that. I drank a lot of agbos and all that. I still did like that. I kept instead of me to be reducing, I was adding. So I just said, Onyeka, just be happy. Because I realized while I was trying to lose weight and all, I wasn't happy. Though if I lose weight, if I put on something good, it gives me this perfect shape and all that. But the happiness was just at that period. And after, when I remove it, I'll be like, I'm fat. Well, let me just say I have peace with my body, but not 100% because I don't know, because of the society, what they
you have little insecurity.
yes,
there.
exactly.
Yeah,
Sometimes if I go out if I like, there's sometimes in Lagos, if I enter keke, and
They
they'll be,
look
hey,
you.
you don't occupy 2 seats, those kind of things. It makes me, I feel, I won't allow them know those things are hurting me, but I just say, hey, no concern, you know, be me they pay all these things. So it made me say going out was like a problem, because if I want to go out now, I have to use Uber so that it will be just me. So, and then when I look at my account, I can't afford Uber today. I'm sitting down. So it made me reduce. Though I don't know. I love my body. I love my body so much.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, because when I cut my hair, I had a great conviction to cut my hair, but now I love my hair. I love how I look. Do you get? I have peace with it. But now all these people in my environment are telling me, oh, you look like a baby, oh, you look like a boy, oh, you look like this one. And for you to tell me that, you're putting things in my head.
And the funny part is that when they are saying stuff like this, they feel like they are joking.
Or they have you mind.
Yes, but funny how those words really do like pierce a knife in my heart. But because of the kind of person I am, I'm jovial and all that, so I just keep on laughing. I just don't want you to see my weak points and all that. Though this is not my weak point, because people that are listening now will feel they already know my weak point, and tomorrow I'll be here, you're too fat, so that they will hurt me. My darling, anything you say to me will not hurt me, because I know, and I'm so blessed. People will say that my husband do not love me because I'm adding weight and all that, but
I wanted to ask
my
you
husband
that.
loves me, and I love myself. So, and I feel that is the only thing that really matters. And I have peace. I'm happy. Whenever I want to go to the gym, it's not like losing weight now is not like a necessity or a compulsory stuff. I just, whenever I want to lose weight, I go to the gym. Whenever I want to be
it's more like you want to be healthy.
Thank you. I just want to have this healthy lifestyle, because now that I'm married, when I graduate, the next thing will be having kids. So I want to have this healthy body for my baby. So though I'm not saying fat people are not healthy, but I want to look good when I'm pregnant. Let me just say that. I want to be beautiful when I'm pregnant. I want to be like all these celebrities when they are pregnant, they still rock whatever they want to rock. That is just it. So that, I feel that is the reason why I'm trying to lose weight now. I'm trying to lose weight just for my babies, not for anybody. I love myself like this, and nobody can take that from me. So.
How many children do you want to have?
My sister, just 3.
Well,
but I want to have twin.
Yeah, twin.
I really just want to have, like, I've been wanting to have like twin girl and boy, and match them up. And my boy is still going to have his hair, his baby hair. So I'm going to match. I've had lots of visions, and I want to like turn them into models. And at least at that baby age, I don't know what they want to do when they grow up, but at that baby age, they're going to become models. I want to make them to become popular. So
that's good stuff.
That's
good. I love the fact that you are owning yourself. And
thank you.
Mind what you tell people.
Yes,
is not everybody that will be like Onyeka or be like me. Mind what you really tell people, because whatever you tell someone, they might go back and think about it, and that can really destroy. Stop catching cruise. Mind what you catch cruise with. I'm being very, very serious about it. Be careful of what you say to people. Even celebrities. Forget all this nonsense they are seeing on social media. They'll come out smiling. You don't know what happens after that picture.
It's really actually hurting. Like when people say mean stuffs to you, especially when they criticize you. I wanted, actually, when I was growing up, I've always wanted to become a celebrity, but with the way they are really, I'm looking for the word, the way they criticize celebrities,
trolling them,
I don't think I want to be one, because I feel like I'm the kind of person that if I keep on hearing bad words from people, it might lead to fucking depression. So I don't want that. And I really do envy all these celebrities, because for them to still keep on going,
keep on smiling, safe.
exactly,
Fake
no matter
smile.
what,
Ah.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember one thing that happened. Well, I can't really remember, but celebrities, like, I give them 10 over 10. They are really good. Like, to say you want to become popular, man, you have to, like, have a strong mind. Someone like Tasha, like, I really do. I don't know what happens to her in her closet and bedroom, but I love the way she comes out, no matter what people say about her. I like the way she comes out, and she comes out with something better. Like, the more you insult her, the more she gets better. So that, like, I would just say Tasha is like one of the person I do respect in the what they call it, in the industry of celebrities. Celebrity. Oh,
Celebrity. Okay, so what do you value? What's your value in life?
Value. When you say value,
Like, what's the top? Like, the top for me now is family.
Okay.
I can't use my family and joke. I'm trying now to create a relationship with my family. So to you, what's your value?
I actually value myself.
I
will not lie.
Yeah.
I value myself. I try my possible best to make myself. I know if people will say she's the self-centered person, but I feel like if I am happy, people that love me, which is my family and friends, will be happy. So I try my possible best to always put myself first. I come first in everything. If I want to do something and I see I'm not going to be happy or profit from it, I put myself out. I don't like stressing myself for people's matter. I'm on my own. Like, if this thing where we are going, I will not be happy, please let's go back home. And so I value myself.
Yeah, prioritize your happiness.
Yeah, my happiness. And then after myself, I'll say my family. That is my husband, his side, his family, and that is my family now. So I'll say my family comes second.
Was it hard for you to be in your husband's family?
It's hard. It was hard. It was hard because the way their family is not the way my family are. Their numbers, they are like, they are much. They are plenty. And then they do stuff together. But in my house, everybody are in their room, pressing their phone. Like, when I came into their family, I had to, though I've not really like adjusted totally to the way they live, but I'm trying my possible best, because as they say, your husband family is the one marrying you in Igbo land, not your husband. So I try my possible best. Like, recently now, I try my best to call them. Like, I try to call once in a while. Like, immediately I finish talking to my parents, I call them immediately, because you need to communicate,
have a relationship
with them. If not, it can cause not disagreement, like misunderstanding. Exactly, it can cause misunderstanding. So I have to keep. If not, they'll be like, this girl she does not like to associate. Maybe they'll be like, I've not yet taken them as a family. So I try my possible best to call. And I'm really happy with my husband's family. They are really accommodative. So I love them. But the issue I had when I moved in was when I stayed with them, because after my child, I had to go stay with them. And with his family, they were much. That was one thing that
you needed your space.
And I'm this person that when I'm in my house, when my parents' place, I'm in my room. I don't like. But in that place, everybody, they cook in one pot. And oh my gosh, I really didn't. Because in my house, we are not much, so we cook in smaller quantity. And if you want to eat, you gotta eat. But in their own, when they finish cooking, whether you are hungry at that particular time or not, they will serve everybody's food. You come and eat. So those are the things. And then maybe then another one was, I missed my mom's food. Like, I had to start adjusting to his mom's food. Then Like, it was not easy, but
Was he hard, the mom accepting you?
no, the mom is a very good person. Not because we are talking, but she's a very nice person, and she doesn't have issue. Because I actually met her for the first time when my husband took me to introduce me to their family. Like, this is the woman now. So that was the first time I met her. And when I met her, she's this quiet person. She don't get wahala.
Yeah.
She doesn't. That's why I said I was really happy when I met his family. They don't have issues. The mother doesn't have issues. The daddy is just me. Like, we have the same personality. We're always laughing, playing. So I connect more with the father than the mom though. But the mom is actually a loving person. She treats me like she treats her kids. In short, when it comes to between me and my husband, she make sure I'm okay before she asks her son if he's okay.
And this kind of mother-in-law would you look for a beg?
Amen. She's good.
So for someone like me now, where they think say marriage na fantasy, we enter there and everything will be bed of roses. I know you have never been in the marriage game for a long time, but at least you have at least a 1 year of experience.
Yeah.
What will you tell me? What, like?
I feel before you get married, best thing is God.
You and your husband pray together now?
Yes, when I was at home, we pray every morning, and then he just says like a little grace before we go to bed. But I'm not talking about when you get married though. I'm saying before you get married, you need to ask God to show you a sign or something that this is your partner, and then make sure you marry your own husband. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, don't go and marry another person's husband, because that would be like a problem for you. If not now, it will be a problem in the nearest time to come. Then secondly, when you get married, you need to change some compromise. Yes, you need
if
to.
If you like staying alone, just know that somebody else
is there space. Exactly. So, and understanding, if you don't understand your partner, I don't think you guys can work. And I think another is to let things go. Don't like stick on one issue. Like, if he offends you or if she offends you, even if she didn't apologize, just say, babe, you did something to me and I didn't like it. And after saying that, I think you should just let it go. And as you said, communication is like the most important thing. It's good that you guys communicate at least once in a while. Say stuff that you didn't like, what she like, you don't like about your partner, and then I think another is to learn how to say you're sorry. I feel that word sorry, even if you didn't mean it at that particular time, when you say that sorry, it's in my own place, so I don't know about other people's home, but when you say that word sorry, it just calms the situation down. And do not let things go to the next day. It will take longer time to be resolved. It's better you guys resolve it that particular night. And as I said before, if you guys have issue, still stay as the woman, as the wife, try and sleep in the same room with your husband. I think it works too. And marriage is not easy. Please, girls, like the way people are rushing into marriage, I'm not saying people should not get married but please take your time before you say yes, because especially here in Nigeria, that divorce is not really allowed in some families. If it's in abroad or America, that tomorrow maybe you got married today and you find that tomorrow you can divorce him, your family will even support you, because them they feel your happiness is all that matters. But here in Nigeria, they will tell you, don't come and put me to shame, this one, that one. So if you marry here in Nigeria, you are married for life. So I feel before you get married, you take your time, look at your partner, stuff he does, and if you can cope with it, if you can take it, then you can get married. But if you know you can't. My sister in the Lord, please run away. Because run away, especially guys that do beat their women. I feel that is something like that disgusts me, and I really hate it. And I'm just praying and asking God that it will not happen in my household, because I used to feel like that thing comes from the devil. So just be prayerful. Prayerful. Be praying. Pray for your husband. The husband should also be praying for the wife. So apart from that, marriage is sweet, very sweet. If you're married, you'll be happy. Well, marriage is sweet too. I'm happy sometimes, I'm not happy, but most of the time in my marriage, like in this 1 year, let me just say I've been happy for, let's say, 11 months, and let's just say 1 month is like the times that
everything went through.
Just became so confusing. So marriage is sweet, it's very sweet, but it's not sweet, it's bittersweet.
Oh yeah.
So that's
marriage is bittersweet.
It's bittersweet. Yeah.
I think that should even be the title of this episode.
Okay, that's nice.
The marriage is the
marriage.
Yeah.
It's nice. A good, it's really good title.
Oh my God, I had a great insight today. Don't you think so? We had a great conversation. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much. Like you really expressed a lot, and you were very detailed about a lot of things, and I'm so appreciative of you being here.
Thank you
so much. She's one of my biggest supporters. Like, yeah, she's one of the first people that listen to my episode. I'll be like,
no, when you told me, when you said you wanted to, the first day you guys were talking about it in school, and you're like, wanted to start doing it, I was like, wow. Somebody, because that was like, this was actually the first time I had a friend though in second that we graduated. She started the podcast, but I don't know if she continued. So, and I really liked her episode. So when I heard you saying you wanted to start, I was like, wow, that is nice, and it's really going to help people a lot. Because though people don't really know much about this though, but I feel if they do, when you listen to all this because I feel this is the place where people do express themselves more, because they are not showing. Like, I feel if you point a camera to me, I'll be a bit shy, but because this is like
more like audio,
it made me feel confident. So I feel this is like a platform where people can express themselves, and I really wish I will be coming, like you'll be hosting me, because I really do love people that I love listening to podcasts. I listen to podcasts a lot. So
thank you so much for being here. And I know you loved it. I'm a boy. You loved it.
And comment and like. Exactly.
Subscribe, rate. Subs, can you shut up? I'm about Subs, I come and say, come and conclude for us. Please let me conclude my episode. Thank you so much for listening, and if you love this particular episode, you know what to do. Subscribe, share, rate, and follow on Instagram. Is at Ordinary. Kachi, please say bye.
Bye.
And from me here is Chiwendo, and I love you. Bye.